right, Lay. I see you. I had to do a quick little beanie change. Lay's got the beanie on, so I always got to match my fellow host. What's up? How are you?
Hi, Ty. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am doing great. I am doing great. I feel like we always come through with the outfits. When we were at the
Black
Beyonce
is pink.
concert, we had
Huh?
our little St. Patrick's Day matching green outfits. I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
in us, not on us. Period.
I am so excited. Episode 20, like 20 already.
That is wild. 20.
Mm.
It's just up from here. It's just up from here.
I'm all the way up. I am super excited. Of course, this is Ty and Lay's Take. Today, we have so much things going on as always. So let's just dive right in. We got our real takes. We got the takers table. We have a special taker joining us. It's a lot going on. I just got back from Chicago, so I had the opportunity to go to the Illinois Broadcasters Association. So was out here networking for the weekend. But it wasn't, the only bad thing is I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in Chicago. I was like 2.5 hours away from like downtown Chicago, and that's my place. You already know this. So I was in the sticks a little bit, but it was a good time. I had a chance to network. I was checking in guests all day, networking with just being in the same room as some incredible talent from broadcasting, TV, and radio, both on air, producers, cameramen. So like Chicago's where it's at, y'all. Y'all already know it's like I'm like one step away from moving out there. So I had a really good time. So shout outs to Jazz from 103.5 Kiss FM. Got to work with her and her friend Alicia. So yeah, checking in guests, and I got to meet Jeff Perry, who's been on Scandal. So for those of you that watch Scandal, he received an award over the weekend and got to chill with some big names at iHeartRadio Chicago. So lots of gin, lots of High School Musical and Disney karaoke. I'll show you the videos later because I'm not sharing them with y'all, but they can see them later. But just overall, a really good time. I do want to shout out some of the award winners. Echo Robinson, who is the Director of Marketing and Promotions for iHeart Chicago, as well as Melody Span Cooper. She is the CEO of Midway Broadcasting Corporation, which Lay is the oldest Black-oriented radio station in Chicago. So those are just some of the names. I think we got some pictures if Lay wants to throw them up for me.
Of course, I do. So let's see. I'm excited to see these because I know that Ty was like you were so excited. You were so excited to go. And I was just like, I can't wait to hear all about it. So okay, I think this is the three of y'all.
Yep. So that's like that was, I think that was the last night. That was Tuesday night, and like directly after that, I had to drive 5.5 hours back to Detroit. But that's me, Alicia, and then Jazz. Yeah, just some group photos of us. Smiling it up, posing for the camera, and then the last, you said what? Yep. And then the last photo is us with Jeff Perry from Scandal. So a busy day, a busy week.
Iris!
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Yes. So it was overall a really good time.
Iris!
It is.
That is so, I am so jealous. I love him.
Yes. He was the he took home the big award honoree. I'm sorry, he was inducted into the Illinois Broadcasters Association Hall of Fame. And let me tell you, I saw there was this table filled with all these different categories, all these different awards, all these trophies in these boxes. And I was nervous as hell because I had to stand up there and be like the one that passes the award to Jazz to give out. And I was like, Tyler, don't mess up the order, don't mess up the sequence in the categories. And I'm like, whatever you do, just don't drop the trophy.
Oh my god.
So I got to be a little Vanna White. It was fun. I was tempted to take one of them home because they had duplicates, and I was like, let me just manifest this, and we gonna be nominated next year. I'm ready to tap into the Michigan's broadcasters organization. So we taking over. But yeah, it was a great time. So shout outs to Jazz. And I told her, I was like, we got to get Layy to Chicago. I know Layy is super busy.
I know.
But like,
and I'm coming. I am coming because Chicago is a lit time. I've had some good times in Chicago. So I would love to network out there. So absolutely. I'm going to come out there one time. Y'all go get me out there one day. But I'm happy that you got to go because I feel like you going, I'm there in spirit. You know what I mean? Like that's one for
one
one.
in the same. One in the same.
Absolutely. So I'm excited.
What's been up with you? So that's a little bit about what I've been doing.
You know, I've been living the fast life, so I had to slow down. You know, I've been kicking it. I've been kicking it, working.
Cooking.
I've been cooking. Oh my gosh! Yes, that is what's up with me. See, I have been cooking. I'm literally about to start like Instagram video TikTok channel called I Can't Cook TV and just show that I've just been growing my skill set with cooking because I just made a steak with bourbon like a bourbon butter.
Ooh.
And so I made the butter myself and I did mashed potatoes and then sauteed spinach.
Texas Roadhouse where? It's Lay's kitchen.
It is definitely Lay's kitchen because I've been definitely getting it in. So I've been cooking. Yes, I think maybe Thursday. I made Marry Me chicken. It's called Marry Me chicken, and I really do think that Babe wanted to get down on his knee and marry me after that chicken. So ladies, when you find a good Marry Me chicken, make it because the name it really will bring you what you're looking for. Okay.
Oh, I saw it because it was on his Instagram.
Yes,
so it was on the story. So I saw it. I said, damn, I'm jealous. I need to find me somebody real quick. It's about to be winter. It's that time of the year.
It's so funny. My family is like, I cannot believe that you are cooking. Like, I did not cook growing up. Like, I have 3 older sisters. They always did all the cooking, plus my mom. Like, I never did any cooking. I never had a desire to. So now that I'm like making steak and Marry Me chicken and pastas, my family cannot believe it. So, but you know, that's what happens when you get a good one in your life. They make you do stuff you never did before. Well, so okay, now y'all in my business. Y'all have to check me out on Instagram, which is layhorn_14. It's right there. Make sure you guys follow Ty as well. Ty's Take Today official. So y'all can keep up with all of our crap.
Never ending. I think now is the perfect time to segue into the segment where we get to like dissect different topics and y'all get to tell me if Lay's crazy because sometimes she just be out of pocket. Sometimes I had to beat her to it, so I had to introduce this segment. She always talking like I'm reckless.
Now you know Ty always the one saying some crap, some mess. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do our random real takes today. These are real random out of nowhere. So let's get started. Ty, I want to know. You know this is breaking up the internet right now. Everybody's asking if you would take the $500K or dinner with Jay-Z. This is like everywhere. They've been talking about it. Celebrities have been chiming in if this is something that you should do. So, Ty, would you take $500,000 or would you go to dinner with Jay-Z?
I'm taking the money so I can invest into our product. So I'm taking the money so I can invest into what we've got right here.
Not paying for that.
Yeah, I'm okay. I haven't seen this. Why is it randomly? Is there a reason behind why it's going around?
You know how the internet is. It's just always something that's randomly happening. But even Jay-Z piped in on it when his interview that he did with Gail. That he talked about it. That Gail asked him, like, you've seen everybody asking, go to dinner with Jay-Z or 500K. He even said, take the 500K. He said, because I give you all the game and my music. So he was like, you can get $10.99. You spend $10.99. You got all the game. It's a bad deal not to take the 500K versus going to dinner with me. So it was real funny. He was real funny about it. But I did see Rick Ross chimed in, and he was like, he said he understood what Jay-Z was saying. He said, but when you're ready to absorb the knowledge that he has, I would absolutely take the dinner. I'm like, that's easy for you to say. Rick Ross, the boss with millions of dollars.
You got the bag. You secured the bag.
Yeah.
The bag.
Yes. Honestly, I feel like originally I was like, I would take the dinner with him because I feel like knowledge, wisdom, real game it's really hard to come by. And so if he was willing to actually spew knowledge and help you be a better business, um, better business person, learn how to do business model. If you want to get into, rapping, writing, want to get into owning businesses, being in sports management, whatever the case may be, whatever his expertise are, he can really give you some real game and how you can get there. And if you impress him enough, he might give you an opportunity. So I feel like that kind of thing is kind of priceless, but at the same time, I don't have 500K. So I probably am gonna take that money. I'm gonna do enough with it and learn the game that then he'll want to have dinner with me because he'll be like, this girl is she bad. She didn't flip this money, made it more. So I want to meet her.
I'm gonna switch the question up, and I know the answer, but I'm gonna let you share it anyways with the takers. For those that don't know, like,
Oh, I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
would you take the 500K
or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
I'm going to see Beyonce all day, every day. I don't even know why. I knew you were gonna say that. Yes, I'm going to meet Beyonce. I'm going to meet Beyonce.
I am too. That changes my answer completely.
Have dinner with her, and this is the thing too. I think the difference between Jay-Z and Beyonce is that I feel like with Jay-Z, like I respect him, but I'm like a super fan of Beyonce. Like I love her, so it would be harder for me to like stay focused on the mission versus like fangirling over her and just telling her how much I appreciate her, how much she's done for my confidence, how much she's done for music, for the performance, like just appreciating her as an artist, as a businesswoman, as a Black woman, as a woman who is Black and celebrates Blackness in her art. Like I feel like I would get lost in Beyonce versus being able to really talk to her as a businesswoman. So, but I'm still gonna go to dinner with her. Absolutely. What about you? Are you going to see Beyonce? Are you going to meet Beyonce?
I'm going to dinner. I'm going to dinner with Beyonce, and Blue better be there too. And I want everybody to be there. All the backup dancers. That was a whole show. I need that same energy.
You know who I would really like to meet though? I would really like to meet Miss Tina, her mother, because I would really love to know, like, how was she able to keep Beyonce so grounded? And she's like one of the biggest stars, arguably, in our generation right now. Like, how is she so humble? How is she not so full of herself? How is she still like, you never really hear people say anything negative about Beyonce working for her. Everybody says it's a pleasure to work with her. They want to work back, want to work with her again. Like, how do you keep that girl so grounded? And she's like one of the biggest star of our generation. I would really love to know like the keys in raising her and keeping her balanced with school and being in the industry. I would really love to know. But anyway, I'm Jay-Z. I want the money. Beyonce. I want to meet Beyonce. Okay. I got another random fandom. Do you feel like should you be loyal to your employer?
Yes, up until you find that next employer that's paying you more and there's more benefits.
Is that really loyalty though?
I mean, yeah. I mean, come on now. You're going to go, if you have job A and job B, both jobs that you want, you can even say your dream job. One network or one company pays X amount, the other pays X amount, which is just a little bit less or maybe significantly less. You're going to go with the one that pays more and has more benefits. Or I won't say maybe you won't, but I will.
I mean, no. We are looking for great benefits.
Because now, I feel like now, especially now, everybody's on strike. Auto workers, the actors and people that work in the industry,
casino workers.
Casino workers, and
the writers just got off strike.
Yeah, but I think there's some finalizations happening with the auto workers. I believe last check.
So Ford, but this is history making because all three, the big three, they're all on strike right now. Now Ford has made a tentative agreement, so it's not final yet, but they have a tentative agreement on the table, and so they're going back to work soon. Agreeing they got 25% raise, 11% they get in the first year. and they get the cost of living increase as well. That's huge. That is huge. So they're hoping that Stellantis and GM can do the same thing. I've been paying attention, y'all. I'm a union worker.
News bae, news girl.
I'm a union worker myself, and I work in the news. So I do think that that's huge. So like you were saying though, like with unions and people going on strike, it's all in Detroit too. Well, a couple of them are here, but a big one, the UAW, that is huge right now. So
nursing home workers, I just drove past somewhere today. They were out there full force. Yes. I said, yep, you know.
Marching. And then to see, I was happy to see what Ford got as well, because, you know, it shows that striking works. You know, at first they were saying, oh, we can't go past 20%, or we can't go, you know, our deal is the best that they're going to get. And then because they stayed strong, they still, you know, boom, now they got more. So I do think that, to get back to what you were saying, though, that benefits are huge. And that's one of the biggest things that they were marching for, is better benefits, better stress, especially healthcare. So yeah, it's huge. So huge. Yeah.
Yes. Keep voicing your voice.
Yes. Absolutely. I think to a certain extent, Ty. No, I'm not gonna lie. No. Because I think what people forget, that loyalty is a two-way street.
That part.
So companies want all this loyalty. They don't want you to work for competitors, especially in our field. You have to sign, you know, non-competes. You have to sign 3-year, 4-year contracts, depending on what exact area that you're in our field. Like, people, they want you to be so loyal, and they want exclusivity, but they don't give that to you. They will bring someone in and promote them over you
in a heartbeat.
They want a 2-week notice if you quit, but they'll lay you off in a day. It's just a lot of things where, like, the loyalty is not on a two-way street. So I would say no. Don't be loyal to I think do your job, do it well. Stay loyal to the fact that you understand you are getting paid to do something. But I don't think loyalty is the word I would use, because that's just a two-way street. So nah, just get your money. Be respectful. Keep your nose down. Don't tell your coworkers your business. Get your money and go home. That would be my biggest advice. For real, that would be my biggest advice.
Know your worth.
Yes, no more work. No more work. Okay.
Okay. I said know your worth.
Oh, know your worth. Both of them. No more work and know your worth. Okay. I think I got
2 more?
Yeah, 2 more. Okay, so switching gears a little bit. How balanced is your diet, Ty?
Not balanced enough.
Not balanced at all.
Yeah, not as balanced as it should be. So, you know, I told y'all, like, the start of the summer, I was like, gonna hit the gym, gonna work out, gonna get rid of this COVID stomach. And y'all, the stomach is still there. I am going to the gym, but I think I'm now at the point of where I need to continue going to the gym. And I also need to switch up my diet, because I eat out a lot, because you're not going to catch me in the kitchen very frequently. So balanced, I mean, if you consider like a Starbucks venti oat milk pumpkin spice latte with an extra shot, and maybe a good like Caesar salad sometime, that's really the healthiest my diet gets.
I have a terrible diet.
You said it's terrible? Yours is?
It's pretty bad. But I've been trying to do better with my cooking. Like, I try to get organic. Like I made saute today, and I did fresh spinach. So I bought like a bundle of spinach. Like, you know, like the section where the showers come down in the grocery store. You know what I'm talking about? Not the box.
You got the
box. I'm talking about they shower down.
I'm gonna make it rain.
Yes, they make it rain on the carrots and like the spinach and parsley and all that. You know what section I'm talking about. If you go to the grocery store, you know what I'm talking about. That's where I got my spinach from. So I had to chop it up and so I make, I try to put some green, make sure we get vegetables. And but as far as like we eat a lot of meat, a lot of salt. Yeah. I'm not there yet, but I'm slowly but surely I'm trying to make sure we get like good things in. Like garlic is really good to eat. Onions good to eat. So trying to, do
so
it like
you're trying at least.
I am getting there. Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. At the hotel we were at this weekend at that conference, the food was just because it's like banquet food from the hotel.
That wasn't good.
The cheesecake was good. The salad was good. And yes, I ate my cheesecake before I ate my salad because they shouldn't have brought it out together.
Okay.
So we weren't feeling the food. So I'm not gonna lie. One of my friends, her boss left the conference and came back, like I'm telling you, with hummus and pita and flatbread, like, and pizza, and I kid you not, buffalo wings and barbecue wings, and we were like going in, and all the tables around us were looking like, why didn't we get served that?
No, he was like, look, well, y'all gonna either y'all gonna feed me right, I'm gonna bring my own stuff.
He wasn't playing with the food. And then the next day we were working and he was like, y'all want anything from Jersey Mike's? I said, yup.
Oh, so he
and you a gin drinker? I said, oh, we friends.
So it worked out then. There you go. See,
it all worked out. I was eating real good.
Period. See, you got more than enough at this concert. You got to meet good people, the food. Now you're learning. See, it worked out. Okay, so I want to know. This is actually a really good one. This is another one I got from social media. Would you rather cheat on your partner or snitch on your friend?
I'm gonna let you go first with this one.
Oh. Okay, we would have to define cheat, and we would have to define snitch. Like, what am I snitching on? Is the snitching gonna get you in jail? Is the snitching gonna bring you to be a better person? Like, snitching could be as simple as I know that person A likes person B, and I tell person B about person A.
So cheating, like cheat,
like cheating somebody else.
You said what?
Okay, I'm gonna say I would probably snitch on my friend. And I would pick a friend that needs to be snitched on. Like, I feel like sometimes. Okay, I'll give you an example. There was a guy when I was in college that really liked me to the point where he would literally tell me that he he told everybody but me that he liked me. Like, everybody knew. He was speaking my name, like talking about me, like, oh my gosh, she had this on, she's so beautiful. I had no idea though. And it was to the point where his friend literally forced him to tell me that how he felt about me, because it was getting to a point where it was like, you just need to tell her how you feel. So I think if it was something like that, I would snitch on my friend versus cheat on my partner. Because my partner, but I also think that loyalty is loyalty. So if I'll cheat on my partner, I won't be a good friend to you. You get what I mean? Like, if some people think, oh, I'm gonna be loyal to my boy, but I'm a cheat. But he's the same person that cheat on his girl. Like, your girl can't do for you like I can, or like like your friend can't do for you like your girl could. So why would you be so quick to be loyal to your friend and not your girlfriend when she does way more for you? So I would say, okay, after deep thought, my final answer is snitch on my friend. Ty, what you doing?
I'm gonna agree with you. I've been cheated on. I've made the mistake of cheating on somebody else because I wasn't happy. Oh yeah, I've been on both sides. I'm gonna be fully transparent.
Ooh, I need some liquor. You didn't cheat one more time. Ooh, we're gonna save it for another day.
I've also been cheated on multiple times and stayed with that person. So I've seen it. Yeah, so I've seen it from probably every angle. Um, and I will say that I didn't enjoy either being on either side of the action. Um, Damn, I'm being honest. So I would definitely, and I also think sometimes I think snitching on a friend, depending on, like you said, what the situation is or what the circumstance or what it may be. I think if you snitch on a friend, there's probably a higher chance of being able to maybe eventually, not in that moment, but like down the road, maybe address it and move forward with the friendship if it's meant for that person to be, a lifetime or a long term friend. As opposed to, I think, when you break the trust and the commitment that you have with somebody else, that's a lot harder to work through and to be able to stay. Like I said, I've stayed through it happening multiple times, hoping for a different outcome, and it just didn't. It just kept occurring, and it was unhealthy. It was toxic, and you live and you learn. You learn and you grow, and you mature through these different experiences. But I think once you break that core foundation of honesty and trust with your partner, that's going to take a lot of work together and within yourself or within whoever was the one that cheated.
Got you.
So I think it's easier to patch, you know, snitching or speaking on something that maybe you should have just shut up about. But it's gonna take a lot more work and effort if you're talking about like love or dating.
I like that.
Ooh, it's hot.
So we gonna get into it next episode. I know what our real take's gonna be about. Okay, well with that being said,
Like therapy with Layy.
yeah, I think so. I think that would be a good one. Get real.
Get real with Layy.
Okay, that was good. Okay, so I think for the last real take, I think it's time we have to do our favorite segment. I think it's time to bring somebody to our takers table, Ty.
Yeah, bring him out, bring him out. So usually, if y'all do follow him on Instagram, he's usually hitting it, running, putting in work. I swear, this person does a little bit of everything. But joining us today is Jared for our takers table, and I know Lay's got something good.
Yes. Hey, Jared.
Yeah, what's up?
How are
Laying.
you?
Hi, Ty and Layy. I'm well. How about y'all? I see
I
y'all
am
been
pleased.
getting it in. I'm interested
Always.
to dig into these takes.
I'm
You
super
feel me?
excited.
Staying busy. Lay's always got something up her sleeve too. So as you see, I feel
I
like it's
see.
like
I
it's
see.
paper therapy.
Yeah, y'all been bouncing around talking a little bit of everything. I'm trying to see what's up.
Yes, so I'm excited to have you because like I sometimes Ty his perspective be way over in yonder. So I need somebody to help,
We're
bring
going
you back. Like
we're gonna
you
bring it
know,
here.
yes,
I'm here with you. We're gonna
yes,
bring it. We're gonna
yes.
do that.
We need it. So with that being said, I
Yeah.
know that we are all aware that Jada Pinkett Smith has just written her book Worthy, and she's
Mm,
currently on book tour right now.
mm.
In the book, she well, I haven't read it yet. I haven't got my copy, but she talks about the slap situation that happened at the Grammys. She's talking about her relationship with Tupac in the book. She's talking
Thug
about her
life.
career, and she is getting very deep about her relationship with Will Smith, even saying that they've been separated for about 7 years.
Whew.
So
That's
a
thick.
lot of people are in outrage because they feel like she basically is talking too much, and some people are going as far as to say that she's starting to demasculate Will
Yeah.
in public. So,
Mm,
Jared, I need to
man. Whew, it's tough. It's Will and Jada, bruh. It's hard to speak on them. They gave us so much, bruh.
yeah,
Jada set it off. She set it off.
she did,
She
she
was there
did.
for Kane, man. She was there, Minister Society, when Kane got shot up and he needed to get back right. Jada was there for him. So it breaks my heart to see this. Will is the Fresh Prince, man. It hurts my soul, but you got to sell these books at the end of the day. Bottom line, they a unit still, even if it's a friendship, we got to get paid. We got books to sell.
So you don't think
So
it's anything wrong with her writing the book?
hey, man, I seen Will. I seen what he can do. Jada from Baltimore, so I gotta watch what I say. I gotta watch my words. I don't want Jada or Will to run up on me. I don't want that static.
And wait a minute though. It was. I mean, it wasn't that much of a big deal though. He
No,
just
they
wrote
not.
his book not too long ago, right?
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
It's
If
like,
Will cool with it,
check.
you got to get paid. Jada, it is what it is at this point. I feel like she kind of beating a dead horse. Speaking on Will again, and with the Tupac thing, like everybody, it's been out circulating. So I'm surprised that she can even sell a book with that material that's been talked about so much. But hey, more power to Jada. I got love for Jada and Will. It breaks my heart, They
So
got
what
some
about it breaks your heart though? What's breaking your heart?
cuz man, they did so much for the culture. I feel like the word entanglement in itself was worth Will getting cheated on. So it's like you gotta take it in stride. They both cemented like Will, he got his whole career. They already stamped in his culture. It's like I can't even say nothing at this point. They can do what as long as Will come out and say he cool with it. Hey, bruh, that's your life. I don't gotta live with y'all. Willow got some slappers, you know. Jaden, what they created is worth whatever drama we get from it. So, I'm playing it safe on this one.
You know what? I agree with you, Jared. I agree that I feel like everybody that I've been seeing on social media is like, oh, she's demasculating him. It's like if you're doing all this stuff, that's your business. But write a book. Why embarrass Will? I'm like,
Right.
y'all talking about him being embarrassed. Meanwhile, he showed up at her book tour in Baltimore. He was there
Exactly.
when she unboxed her book on social
Yeah.
media. All of them were there. So it's like they talk about how embarrassing it probably was for Jaden when, the whole August Alsina thing happened, or they talk about all these things that should be embarrassing or whatever. And I'm not saying that he maybe wasn't, but they're
Right.
supporting their mother. They're supporting their wife, his wife.
Exactly.
I'm like, when Will wrote his book, I'm pretty sure Jada was in his book when it came
For
out,
sure.
and nobody felt
Exactly.
that way about that. Um,
Uh-huh. I'm
and I
with you.
also agree that the dead horse thing, Jared, I do
Yeah.
feel like, the whole slap, all this other stuff. I definitely feel like it's like, okay, let's put it to bed.
It's
But
funny.
Yeah.
I do feel like everybody spoke but Jada. We never
Right.
really heard from Jada after the whole slap thing happened, and maybe that was intentional for her book.
That's true.
But so I'm probably gonna get her book. I'm not gonna lie.
See, it worked. It worked at the end of the
I
day.
ain't gonna lie, because
It
I'm
worked,
like,
man.
she said, I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna get her book. She said that they've been separated for about 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when August Alsina, she said they weren't even together when she slapped him, or when he slapped.
Wait, hold on.
Yes. She
That's
said
true.
that the night that they got back together was the night that she slapped. That the night that he slapped Chris Rock was the
Yeah.
night that they got back together.
Right.
Which, I mean, you really think about it, it kind of makes sense. You go up there and
Yeah.
slap somebody for me and tell them to keep your wife's name out your mouth. I mean,
Exactly.
it
And
could do it.
she could be holding her man down. His career was in the balance. He slapped Chris Rock. It's all, Will got this image, and to make him, she had to bring him down a little bit. If they call it demasculate, he just slapped a man on national TV live. That's pretty masculine. She had to do something to combat that. Putting the book out, doing my man's dirty. It's a balance in that,
Is she really doing him dirty, or is she just telling the
She's telling
truth?
her
Like,
truth.
what do you think? Do
She
you
got to
feel
tell
like
her truth.
She's telling her truth.
I
okay?
can't fault her for that. And
I
somebody gonna buy that book. Lay, you gonna buy that book?
They go buy the book.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy the book, but you know what? I would rather read if Jaden and Willow want to write a book. That's the
Right.
book that I want to read.
Yeah. I need all aspects, all point of views.
because
I'm
I feel like
available if
that's
y'all
who I
need an
feel
editor.
most sorry for,
Mm.
and are the children.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, they going through it.
because this is my thing too. If they were really in an open relationship, look, it's getting real. Okay,
Right. I'm
it's
with you.
coming out. If
We here.
Lay has the floor.
do you really think that if Jada was out here doing her, because
Right.
this is the thing, when that whole August Alsina thing happened, which is when I really think that their marriage became like this huge thing, is when that happened for real.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Mhm.
you really think that, first of all, Jada was the one. Jada did not expose that. August Alsina got Saudi, and he put her out there. Okay,
Right.
so and then I feel like if they were really in an open relationship, because Will wasn't really tripping, I think he probably was
Yeah.
sorry because everybody found out. But
Right.
clearly, I don't think he's an idiot. He probably knew what was up with them, in my
For
opinion.
sure. Yeah.
So, do you really feel like he hasn't been doing him too?
He's Will Smith. Will out here clapping some cheeks too. I ain't Will
So
doing his
why everybody
thing,
tripping
bro.
on Jada?
I know Will did his dirt. That's
Mhm.
the men in black. Will got, I'm sure Will got his. But
Mhm.
it seemed like Will is more hurt that they attacking Jada instead of, people attacking him. So it's like, you know, I don't know what side. I'm not choosing no sides. I'm letting them figure it out, you know. And they both paid. What can you
That's
do, bro?
really the key. They just trying to sell books at the end of the day.
Yeah, they
That's
gotta
why
sell
he
them
ain't tripping.
books.
He trying to get his
Exactly.
percentage.
Exactly.
You want to keep it
Will
real.
getting it. Right.
Keep it real, real. Okay, Ty, what you quiet?
Yeah, Ty, let's hear your point of
Give
view.
us the
I'm
real.
so tired of hearing about it. I'm over it. I've been over it. I don't want to hear about the slap. I don't care about August Alsina. I am not speaking with either of them. I am not. It's not
Man.
my relationship. Um, I think she is kind of just being a dead horse, but I ain't gonna lie. I did text Lay the day of, and if I didn't have a previous work commitment, we were gonna be there. So I ain't gonna lie. We were
Hey.
gonna buy the tickets, so
Yes,
we would have got the book, and she would have got our
Hey.
money for those tickets.
yes. I'm
But
glad.
I think I would have went to the book signing or the book discussion just to see what she had to say.
Yeah, man.
And
At, at,
honestly,
at its core, I like Jada. She a real one. It's
I
just,
like.
Jada's cool.
I do too. And like you said, I gotta watch what I say. I ain't trying to have nobody. I feel
Right.
like I be talking
Right.
so bad about some of
Lady
these
used to
people.
she used to sell rocks, she used to be so I can't,
I
I
like
don't
Jada.
know.
I think
Yeah,
people
Jada's
come up her
great.
street because she's honest. Because the reality is that Will and Jada are not like a like. There's other people out here that are moving the same way. They're just not in the
Hmm.
public light. So I feel like everybody's
Exactly.
trying to say, "Oh, demasculating." No, that man is
Nah,
good, and he could have. They could have divorced a long time ago. Clearly,
could
he's
have.
sticking with what it
Mhm.
is. So
Exactly.
why
It's
we trip?
noble. Stick by your girl's side, man. That's that's something. If you did dirt in the past, then you got to stick by your girl's side. That's a sign of Will probably was out here cutting up back in the
Mhm.
days,
I like
and,
that. I
and it's
agree.
all coming back. So he like, ooh,
So it's
she,
karma. So you
yeah, it's
think he's
karma.
It's like he
because he's
got to.
paying the
He
karma?
don't really have a
Yeah,
choice for real.
he got to stick with it. Jada can bring up, I'm sure Will was out here wilding out. So he like, I know she got some dirt on me. Let me stick beside her just in case she flip. So, you
That's
know,
an interesting
it
perspective.
gotta be some motive.
You bringing it?
It's
Lady,
from the
where's your
deer.
button? I missed the studio when we had the studio. The little
I know, and I'm
Right.
over here, but that was good. Like,
Hey, you feel that? You feel me? You
I
feel me?
feel you. That was
Hey,
good, Jared. That was
Ty,
good.
you feel me? We here,
Yes.
man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yes. Okay. Well, Jared, before we let you go, tell us where you from. We should have
yeah.
asked you in the beginning, but let's get to know you a little bit better. Where you from? Are
Yeah,
you from the D? Are you from what's going on?
I am not. I'm a close relative in Pontiac, about 30 minutes north. But
Okay.
me and the D got love. You, me and Detroit got love for each other. I love Detroit. I'm out there very often. Y'all my people, you know what I'm saying? We here with it. So, but
Okay.
originally born and raised Pontiac, Michigan, the north side of that town. It's like
Okay.
it's very tiny. You can ride around the whole thing 15 minutes, but specifically, I'm from the north side of that town. But I got
Okay.
love for Detroit. We put on when we outside the city, it's hard to, people like, where you from? Where you from? You know, I say Detroit. If they from Detroit, I'm like, we break it down, but
It's
I'm
specific.
all over. Yeah, we
Okay.
global with it. So
Okay.
you,
So what do you do? Are you entrepreneur? You work? What
yeah, I
you do?
work. I'm a community health worker by practice. So I help people
Okay.
in the community. Make sure everybody taken care of. So yeah,
Okay.
yes indeed, we holding it down. And I'm a student still,
Oh,
master of public health. So we trying to be highly educated. you know,
Hey,
so they
Lay,
can't play with you.
he gonna get us together.
Yes,
Yeah, yes,
we
indeed.
love we love an educated young man. We love to
You
see
feel
it.
me?
So is the goal, what are we doing with public health? Are we trying to work in the White House? Are we trying to be a doctor?
Hey, anywhere in between.
Okay,
Anywhere,
period.
wherever my purpose leads me, we going there.
I
You feel
love
me?
that. Now,
Yeah.
what are
That's
you when are you done with school?
I just started. This is my first semester in my master's program, so about 2.5 years or so.
Master's, period, second degree. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
We
So
love that.
we trying to put on, man.
We
Trying to put on. Yes,
love to
indeed.
see it. I know I do. That makes my
Yeah,
heart smile. I
yes,
love
indeed.
that. Come on,
So
stay in school. Don't, because you know what? I feel like in today's society, a lot of people feel like, you got to have entrepreneurship. You got to
hmm
have, like, no, 9 to 5 are winning. Going to school is still winning. It's
yeah,
not a waste of money. If you actually get
exactly.
your degree, a lot of people, this society now, it's going to school is looked more and more, I don't want to say down upon, but
Right,
a lot of people are like, why pay all this money? Get around this, get around that. But I love
exactly.
to see.
Hey, they gave me a scholarship. I'm going, so they paying for it. I'm gonna get mine. But I ain't hate if you're an entrepreneur, get yours. However
Absolutely.
you get it, get paid.
Absolutely.
I know if I got the opportunity to have my own,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go get that. So
Absolutely. But it's
we
nothing
build it.
wrong with getting a degree.
Yeah, for
And
sure. They can't take that from me. They
we
can't play with my name. So
period. We
yeah,
love to see him educated. Okay. We
yeah.
love to see him educated. Okay.
Yes, indeed. So we out
Yes.
here. We out
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Yes,
Jared, thank you so
indeed.
much for joining me.
Yeah. Thank you for
Hey
This was
man,
joining us.
it's
amazing.
been a pleasure. Gotta
Yes.
do it again. And I
Okay.
wish y'all the best. The show is great. Y'all got great chemistry. You love to see it. You love to
Yeah.
see it. Twins. That's twinning them.
Yes.
So
You get honor roll. You can come back.
hey,
Yeah.
I got you. I
All
got you.
right.
I'm bringing that report to you.
All right. That's a bet. All right,
Yes,
Jared.
All
indeed.
right. Thanks for
Peace
joining
and
us.
blessings.
I follow him on Instagram too. His handle's in the. What a Saturday, okay?
That is Saturday. That
What's
was a bit.
next, Lay? Lay, I know you got a game for me.
I always have a game for you. Well, no, that's a lie. We haven't played a game in a while. We used to have games all the time, but not as much.
Ooh, now you lying to me.
I know. Jared came through with the good energy, talking about
Yes.
going to school. You know that made my heart smile. We love.
Love to see, and that goes back to we talk about it all the time. Having positive people that are out here doing the damn thing and putting in the work, like you said, regardless, 9 to 5, 10 to 10s, like,
Absolutely.
and everybody's purpose and grind and passion is different. So I'm fueled. I'm like, what's next? What you got for me, Lay? We gotta keep the frequencies going.
Yes,
So,
the energy. He brought good energy. So now it's time for a game. Let's play a game.
let's play a game.
So let's do this. So I got a little board game for you.
Oh, should we move our
Let's move over a little bit. Okay.
so they can see us?
You can only keep 3 of them.
Ooh.
And you got 9 choices. What are we doing?
I'm gonna do. I didn't really. You can easily take off the corn dog because I don't like hot dogs. I only like sausages.
Okay.
No pun intended. I wish we could see Lay's face. I need her to shift over herself a little bit because I see her in a little drop down and she is dying. So we can get rid of number 2. I didn't even like number 5. I know those were a thing temporarily. I don't like those.
Okay.
I've eaten a lot of ramen noodles in my life, and I ain't gonna hold you up. When you struggling, once upon a time, you gonna make those ramen noodles, and then you can cut up some peppers and onions, and if you saute it, that stuff hits the spot. So we're gonna keep the ramen noodles. Love me some ramen noodles. All right, Zeus, settle down. Y'all can hear Zeus in the background. That's that work from home, record from home life. Studio coming. So I'm gonna keep the ramen noodles because I'm gonna saute them if I get sick of eating them regular. I love me a hot pocket. Not the ham and cheese. It's got to be that, and I don't want the meatball and mozzarella one that's up there too. It's got to be the pepperoni. It's got to be the pizza one. And then my third one is a tie between the strawberry shortcake ice cream because that is so good. But I feel like whoever made this, I don't know why they just threw in one ice cream. I feel like ice cream should be separate. But that's me trying to categorize and structure everything. So we're gonna keep the ramen noodles. We're gonna keep the hot pockets, and I'm gonna do the banquet, but I know they got like a banquet macaroni and cheese one. Because y'all can keep the Salisbury steak. Layy, which three you got?
You know what? This one is actually gonna be kind of simple for me because I'm very picky. So I would do the pizza rolls for sure. I usually always did cheese because I don't like pepperoni. I didn't like pepperoni growing up. Now I probably could do pepperoni, but I didn't like them growing up. Hot pocket. I do like the ham and cheese personally. That's my go-to.
Taking my head off.
And then I think that I would probably do the bagel bites.
Ooh.
I think those would be my three that I would do. We didn't do a lot of frozen food in my house, so when I got to eat like the frozen stuff, it was like a treat, like a snack, like like I thought I was like so like I'm special because I get to eat this. But yeah, I think that those would be. I'm going 3, 4, and 6. Those are the ones I'm keeping for sure.
The bagel bites do slap.
They slap. They slap. But you picked yours, so you can't. No backseats, buddy. No backseats.
All right, former two. Did you ever eat like and they both weren't on there, but Lunchables or Kid Cuisine?
Oh, 100%.
I still to this day will eat a pizza Lunchable. And I like the ones that they had it came with the dessert pizza. So you put the chocolate in the like confetti, like little chocolate candy coated sprinkles, and it had the regular pizza, and then it had the dessert pizza. And that is so good. I know it's so unhealthy. That's why as I talk about going to the gym, and we talked about making a positive influence in your health.
Diet, yes.
That's what I'm telling you. I need to have a conversation with Jared. My body is saying, help me. That's what it's.
Mine too. It's really sad. We need to eat better. We really do. We want to be around a long time.
Before the snow falls, we still can go run up and down the stairs downtown in the parking structures.
Okay, next segment.
I still haven't let that go.
I need you to let it go. It's not gonna happen. I love you to death, though. I love you so much. Okay, so I have a question. So did you like? So you said that. Wait, let's back up. You said the dessert pizza is the one that you liked.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Okay. No. Ew. You would eat that for lunch?
No, it came with it. So like how like the Lunchables sometimes had like little crunch bars, or you had a little.
So you're saying okay?
It was still the pizza Lunchable. Pizza. But they had it as the dessert for that Lunchable.
Okay.
Shout out to Lunchables. I'm gonna send y'all this. I'm gonna tweet y'all. I'm gonna mention y'all. I'm gonna thread y'all. I'm gonna find y'all. Just know that we love a good endorsement. So if y'all want to send me any new Lunchables that are coming up, I will do a whole segment. I'm tweeting them on all 7 of my phones right now because I will still tear up a Lunchable.
I just want the nacho one.
I was gonna say the nacho and cheese and the salsa.
That was my one. That's the one I still eat today. Yes.
Yes. So Lunchables, I'm typing out everything now.
Yes, that was cute. I like the Lunchables, especially back to school. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. Layy, you can't be tired. It's Saturday. I know you got a busy life.
You know I work all the time. So, but I'm
holding in my yards. I'm like holding in my stomach. Holding my yards. Y'all, we talked about this probably, I want to say maybe on our first or second episode. But what's going on, Layy? What's going on with your favorite person? Are you finally sitting down with him, Jonathan Majors?
Oh Lord, he is This is okay. So from what I understand, he the young lady that pressed charges against him, it's now been shown that she was lying. Yes, yes, it's being reported that she was not telling the truth, and now he's suing her. From what I like, from my understanding. So I was like, oh my gosh, we had to talk about this because way back when he was charged with domestic violence and harassed, like he had issues with his girlfriend, and it was right at the height of his career, right at the height of his career when he was the not Black Panther. What is the movie he was?
Oh, I can't think of
It
it
was
either.
Creed 3.
Yeah, in the
And
other
then it
movie.
was the like the
The-
Captain something. Was it Captain America? It was a new movie that had.
It was wasn't it Marvel?
It was a Marvel movie. Yeah.
This is terrible because I mean, I know it's only a background detail, but I actually saw the movie. Um, Ant-Man and the
Yeah.
Wasp,
Yeah.
Quantumania.
Okay, wait. Here it is. Okay, so wait. Here we go. So it looks like his ex girlfriend was arrested on Wednesday for allegedly assaulting Jonathan Major. She was criminally she was charged with misdemeanor assault and criminal mischief. Majors filed a counterclaim against his ex after he was arrested for allegedly assaulting her. His case claims that she was the one who assaulted him. So, although police went through with booking his ex, the district attorney is reportedly refusing to prosecute her. The Manhattan DC, or excuse me, the Manhattan DA's office filed documents stating that they do not intend on prosecuting his ex with regards to the accusations Majors made against her.
Ooh.
So it looks like he's claiming she assaulted him. Um, but it looks like the DA doesn't want to press charges, and they're going to move forward with charges on him. So I don't know. I just feel like mm, be careful who you deal with. I think that's the moral of the story. Be careful who you deal
That goes for all sectors of life. Friendships, partners, business partners. All right, I gotta know. Please tell me, because I heard briefly about this when I was in Chicago, and everybody, media, everybody was talking about, is it DJ Envy? DJ Envy in some trouble?
I didn't see that.
Or somebody, and it might be, hold on. It was like a business deal gone bad. Hold on, y'all. I haven't been able to sleep, so I don't got it fresh. But yeah, somebody on the Breakfast Club is like, yes, DJ Envy's alleged real estate Ponzi scheme. So
Ooh.
so DJ. Okay, y'all. So Angela Yee just stepped up and did her thing and has her own Wake Up with Angela Yee show, and then Angela Yee elevates and she's gone, and now DJ Envy is in some alleged hot water. Him and his business partner, charged with a multi-million-dollar house flipping scheme. And allegedly, I gotta look, cover our basis. Allegedly,
Right, allegedly.
DJ Envy and his connection with Caesar Pina, who I guess is also frequently featured on the Breakfast Club as a guest. They had some business. Caesar was arrested on federal charges that he committed a multi-million-dollar Ponzi-like investment fraud scheme. DJ Envy came out and was like, I don't know. I didn't know anything about this. But I mean,
You can't get into
it's
business.
your business partner.
I was gonna say you can't get into business with everybody, and this is the thing too. While I believe in experts, because I think our last guest that we had on Ray, producer Ray, when she was saying like she believes in having experts, like like you do one job. In our generation, everybody wants to do everything, and you need like an expert. this is where it gets tough, at least in our field, right? You don't need an expert, but I think in business, you need to have a little touch on everything. You can't just be the talent. You have to understand the numbers. You have to know how to read a contract. You have to know what's the best deals are. If you want to do, like you have to be in the know when you start doing business with someone and your money is involved and other people are involved and you start doing LLCs and all different, whatever the case may be, you need to know what's up, because what you don't want is have to claim ignorance. If your partner is into some stuff, you should be able to look at the numbers and see that something is not right. Like, you need to get well versed in numbers. So he's claiming ignorance, and I'm not gonna say he did know, because I think it's possible that maybe he didn't know. But if he didn't know, that's his fault. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you should always be in the know, especially when your money is involved, and now your reputation.
So I think yes. So I think it's important to fully know and trust who you're doing business with, or what type of companies you're representing or working with or directly under. If you follow me,
Yeah.
so I guess just being really cautious of what you're getting yourself into, because maybe he didn't know. And DJ Envy's attorney told People magazine that the radio host had no involvement in the alleged scheme, and that there's been motions filed to dismiss 2 lawsuits that do name DJ Envy. So maybe Envy doesn't have anything or didn't know, and maybe it's like, well, I'm in jeopardy of going down. So I'm gonna take whoever else down with me. But unethical business practices.
Absolutely. More than that, criminal. More than just unethical, they're criminal. Those are what we call white collar crimes, and they can get you just as much jail time as victim crimes and victimless crimes. So yeah, you gotta be smarter than that. And he's been a businessman for too long to not know what's going on in his businesses. In my opinion, because most Ponzi's, you have to have someone set up to be the fall guy. Because eventually Ponzi's get caught. So if Ponzi's are going to get caught, you need to have a plan. So he getting the money and not being in the know, he could be the fall guy for a Ponzi, because you didn't do your due diligence on a person. So always do your due diligence. And when I say due diligence, I mean do your research. Verify what people are saying to you. Don't just take people, oh, we have a 500,000 million quadrillion dollar business. Well, show me the numbers. Do your due diligence.
I think it's unfortunate also because we see I know Angela Yee has some projects here in the city. Like, we're seeing these media representations and media figures, public figures, that are out here trying to get back and do good things for the community, and investing their money back into building communities. And so DJ Envy did say on the air on the Breakfast Club, the morning radio show, he said that they were doing seminars. So he worked with Caesar, the guy that's involved in this mess, to bring seminars because he wanted to uplift his community. He said, I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I wanted to teach our community about investing in generational wealth. So I think it's real crappy that he was trying to bring this information and education to people who may not know about investments and housing. And now that it's flipped, it's like it's just unfortunate, and I hope that everything gets straightened out, because he is being attacked, and people are coming at him pretty hard on online. So,
like me, I'm sorry. Just protect your assets. That's all I'm saying. Protect your assets.
Protect your assets
at the best that you can. Because if you're getting caught up in the Ponzi,
Layy, I think that's time. Is that our time?
Definitely time. On that note, I think we can end the show with do your due diligence, you guys. That's going to be our Ty and Lay's take. Tie your laces, get motivated. Okay. do your due diligence, do your history. Don't take everyone at their word. Even if it's someone that you know, still do your due diligence. Business side, you can't trust. Trust is earned, it's not given.
Do your research.
Period.
All right.
Happy weekend, y'all.
Yes, have a great weekend. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Ty and Lay's Take. That's it for this episode. Shout outs to Jared for joining us as well. If y'all want to be next on the Takers table, you never know what Lay is going to be asking us, or my opinion is always off. So
you do good with the trendings today, though.
Right, exactly. Trending today, brought to you by Lay. What you got for me? All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great weekend. Be sure to follow us. Do it. Yes. Enjoy. I don't know.
Bye, y'all.